Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty, the Crappy Crafter. Today, we're going to be playing with Craft Kitsune. So this is the most recent box. I've actually had it for a week, maybe two. I've been sitting on it for a while because I've had a lot of stuff going on in life in general, but that's neither here nor there. So it's going to be a fun box. It's supposed to be a Suncatcher box. I'm really excited. So let's just dive right into it. Alright, let's see what's in the box. First with the cloud mold, and then with chains in two colors, wire in two colors, very, very thin wire, bales in two colors, 2-part epoxy resin, 3 glass raindrops, very pretty, some glass beads, some split ring jump rings, another big glass bead, another big glass bead, so pretty, more big glass beads, moon in 2 phases, the instructions and supplies, and the first thing I'm going to do, I have actually measured how much liquid will be contained in this mold, and it's about 20 milliliters or 20 cc's. This glitter I got as a sample packet from someone on Etsy when I bought some stuff. These bottles are so tiny and hard that you can't squeeze them, so we're just gonna, pour like a regular bottle. Equal parts A and B. 5 minutes on the timer, and mix. And mix and mix and mix. I torch it with the torch every once in a while for 2 reasons. 1, it helps get rid of bubbles. 2, it helps keep the mixture warm and thin. I am going to end up adding 2 scoops of that glitter, and it's all going to sink to the bottom. And that's okay, because how often are you really going to look at it from the side anyway? Be very, very careful when filling because it is very narrow. This is like 48 hours later. I didn't have time to do it on the day in between because I had to work. And I think it came out really cute. Now it's time to try to figure out spacing. And when I figure out all the spacing, I'm gonna slide it off to the side and do something different anyways. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the small gems on the split rings, and then I will put all the split rings together like a little chain, and that's not gonna do what I want. So eventually I will go for the wire. I did look for some monofilament that I have somewhere from a different craft box. It's very, very thin and it's very strong, and I liked it a lot, and I can't find it. And I was very sad because I figured it would work better than the wire. But luckily the wire ends up working out pretty well. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap some wire with some beads around the bottom edge of the cloud. And I was lazy. I didn't feel like going to find proper wire snips. Look at all the seed beads I have. That's like 1/10 of my seed beads. I didn't go look for wire snips, so I'm just using a pair of cuticle snips that I don't care about because the wire will ruin those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to string a whole slew of them onto the wire, And the last one, I'm going to wrap the end of the wire around it twice to hold it on. Here we go. It's through once. Now it's through twice. Pull it tight and it will stay. Now it's time to do some wrapping. I thought about doing this all the way around, but again, lazy. So I didn't, just the bottom edge. And I could have used these beads as places to hang the bits that are going to dangle, but I didn't think of that then. I'm thinking of it now. That would have looked a lot cooler, a lot cleaner. But that's not what I'm gonna do. But that's okay. I like how it looks in the end anyways, it doesn't matter. Here at the end, I'm going to wrap the wire around the cloud a couple of times, and then I will wrap the end of the wire around itself 2 or 3 times, and that will hold it. Because we're not worried about it moving too much because it's just a Suncatcher. And that piece just went flying across the room. Now, why here? This is the only time that I'm going to do it with this. The shorter end, I'm going to do that wrap around and through the bead thing to hold it in place. And I will do that with one of the bigger ones as well, the medium-sized ones that are coming up. And for the rest of them, I will literally just twist the 2 wires together, the 2 ends together, or I will wrap one end around the wire itself. You'll see. It's been a long time since I've done any wire wrapping of any sort. And don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch this whole wiring debacle. Just a few strands, and at a faster speed. For most of these, I won't even cut it off the spool until it's ready to attach. See, here I'm just twist, 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 twist. And then they all go on, and then you snip it, and then, oh, I guess that one I do wrap it through the hole again, but none of the rest of them will be done like that. Twist, 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 twist. Here I'm wrapping it around the other wire itself instead of wrapping it through the hole. Originally, I was only going to have 4 little sprinkles, but I ended up with 5. It just, the spacing worked out better. You really see how I'm wrapping one wire around the other wire on that one. I tried to make them as different lengths as possible. Obviously that didn't work though. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going to go in the cloud. I had almost forgotten about the drop. Gotta put the drop in there somewhere, right? I have a lot of my own of those small faceted beads, the little ones that I put between the seed beads. So many different kinds and colors. Oh, I used to make so much jewelry. I haven't made jewelry in years, but I still have all my beads. So many beads. I'm going to scuff up the spots where I'm going to put a little UV resin so that it sticks a little bit better. I have some issues trying to hold the bail in place because not smart. There you go. Use your tools. This is just a flash cure to hold it in place. I'll put it under the lamp when I'm done with both of them. Put a little on top to make sure it's really sealed in. Use a little silicone tool to make sure there aren't any bubbles and that it's spread out nice and evenly. Give it a flash cure so it doesn't drip. Now it's time to add the chain. I probably didn't need to use as much chain as I ended up using, but in the window that it ended up in, it's actually working out quite well. Gotta make sure the chain is flat. I have a thing about having flat chains. If the chain is twisted, I have to do it. I just can't deal with the twisted chain on my neck, on my jewelry. No. And there, it's done. Look at how pretty that is. I really like how that came out. I have to admit, I expected it to be more flashy, but I think it's really, really pretty the way it is. So I think that came out really, really well. That was really cute. Here it is. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think it came out super cute. I might even make another one someday. Super cute. And it is super cute in the window. I'll put a video of that up. Yeah, I just think this came out really, really well. I really liked it. It was simple. It was a little more time consuming than I expected, but it's been a long time since I've wire wrapped anything or used wire for anything. So I had to get back into that. But yeah, I think it worked really well. The wire is strong. I was surprised. I figured it would be chintzy and cheap. The chain seems pretty nice. All the pieces and parts are great. The mold was really good. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a fun experience. Let me know what you would have done differently in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and do all of that stuff. And have a great week. I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Oh, Miss Abby Cat, what are you doing? Hi. Have you come for visits? Are you gonna be channel cat this time? You are so pretty. You're so pretty. Hi. Boop.